Let's talk to Fox News contributor and former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich. Newt, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, it looks like down in Georgia there was some ticket splitting because people, presumably Republicans or independents, the people who voted for Brian Kemp did not also vote for Herschel Walker, or else Herschel would be further ahead, right?
Yeah, I think first of all, Governor Kemp, like many Republican governors, had a big night. Probably spent the end of Stacey Abrams' career in politics. I think that Herschel did not get all of the votes that the governor did, obviously, or that race would be over. So it looks like it's going to go to a runoff. Governor Kemp has a huge ability, I think, to influence that runoff. And this will be the second time that Warnock's ended up on a runoff. So I don't know what that says about how narrow the margins are in Georgia. Right. But everywhere in the country, governors had a big night. Kemp is an example, but you look at the scale of the Republican governor victories. That's something, we did not do as well in the House and Senate as I thought we would do, and as I said on this show I thought we'd do. So there's a lot to study about what happened. We did very well with governors, and in that sense, it was a huge night for Republican government at the state level.
You know, Newt, you're absolutely right. The big red wave that was predicted has not happened yet, and the balance of power still hangs in the balance. But according to national exit polls, it looks like abortion and democracy were two big issues with people who actually voted. And right now, Republicans are at 200 in the House. They need 218. So abortion and democracy were foremost in people's minds, but in the run-up, everybody was just talking about inflation.
Yeah, well, as I said, I was surprised because I thought with the inflation rate and the price of food and the price of gasoline, with the crime rate that we have seen, with the border as open as it is, with some 4 million plus people coming across illegally, I thought all those things would have made for a very big Republican night. And I have to say, much as I think it's despicable, the Biden strategy of demonizing Republicans and attacking Republicans and defaming Republicans, I think did have an impact and will probably become part of the definition of the Democratic Party.
Sure. You know, there was a red wave, though, in the state of Florida. Ron DeSantis is going to wind up winning by close to 20 points.
I think Governor DeSantis is the biggest single winner of the night, and he will almost certainly become the rallying point for everybody in the Republican Party who wants to move beyond President Trump, which would make for a pretty remarkable race. DeSantis did very well, but so, frankly, did Marco Rubio, who did almost as well. And President Trump was in Miami with Rubio 2 nights before the Republicans swept Dade County, which, as you know, is unheard of. Governor Bush once did it. But other than that, Republicans have never had the kind of margin in Dade County that both Rubio and DeSantis got. I think DeSantis is the biggest single winner of the night, and that's going to resonate across the whole country. But Republican governors in general, like Governor Kemp, like Sununu, like DeWine, Abbott, all of them did very, very well last night.
All right. Newt Gingrich, join us with the post-game show. Newt, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.